close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for just a moment and let it go through your lips like a quiet sigh. Again, breathe in and out. Feel your body becoming heavier with each breath, sinking deeper into the warmth beneath you, your shoulders dropping, your hands uncurling, your mind beginning to slow, like a river finally reaching still water after a long journey. Tonight, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Tonight, you simply rest. You are standing at the edge of a cliff overlooking the sea. Not a dangerous cliff, but a wide, grassy ledge, soft beneath your feet. The kind that has existed here for centuries, patient and unmoving, watching the ocean come and go below. The evening air is cool and clean, carrying the faint scent of salt and wild grass. Somewhere behind you, a lighthouse stands quietly, its beams sweeping slowly across the darkening water in long, unhurried arcs. You are wearing something comfortable, something soft. The wind moves through it gently, like a hand reminding you that you are alive and here and free. Below, the ocean moves in deep, slow swells, navy blue fading into black at the horizon, the foam at the base of the cliff glowing faintly white in the last of the evening light. You breathe in the sea air, and you remember. There was a room once, a conference room perhaps, or an office with glass walls, the kind where decisions were made about people who weren't present to speak for themselves. You had worked for it. Not loudly, not with performance or politics, or the particular art of making yourself visible to the right people at the right time. You had worked for it the old way, the honest way, arriving early, staying late, solving problems no one asked you to solve because you saw them coming before anyone else did. You had done the work of two people and been paid for one, carried projects across the finish line while others took the credit at the celebration dinner, smiled at the feedback that said almost and next time and were keeping you in mind. And then the day came. The announcement went out in an email, and the name was not yours. Breathe in slowly and out. Let your jaw release, your chest soften, your belly rise and fall with ease. You remember reading that email, the particular quality of that silence afterward, sitting very still at your desk while the world continued around you as if nothing had happened, because for everyone else, nothing had. You remember the moment you understood something that you hadn't fully understood before, that the room where the decision was made had never really seen you, not because you were invisible, but because they were not looking in the right direction. The ocean below shifts, a deep swell moving through the water and a slow rolling pulse, like the sea itself is breathing. You watch it from your cliff, unhurried. The lighthouse sweeps its beam again, once, twice, steady and certain. And you think about what happened after that email. You didn't explode. You didn't send the message you wrote and deleted 3 times. You didn't become bitter in the way that makes people smaller, the way that shows up in their face after a few years and never quite leaves. You did something quieter. You got still. And in that stillness, something shifted. Something that had been pointing in the wrong direction for a long time began, slowly, without announcement, to turn toward where it was always meant to go. You started paying attention to a different set of questions. Not why didn't they choose me, but what am I actually building, and for whom? Breathe in, hold it just a breath, and let it out slowly. Your body is heavy now, warm and heavy, like stone that has been sitting in the sun all afternoon. The person they chose instead of you, you think of them now without the sting that used to come with the thought. They got the title, the office with the window, the salary adjustment that came with it. And with those things came the meetings that went nowhere, the politics of being visible at the cost of being real, the particular exhaustion of managing other people's expectations of who you were supposed to be now that you had the title. They got what they asked for, and you got free. Not immediately, not easily, not without the long dark stretch in the middle where you weren't sure what you were doing or whether any of it made sense. But slowly, the way the tide comes in not in one dramatic wave, but in hundreds of small advances, each one retreating and returning a little further than before. You began building something yours, something that didn't require anyone's permission to exist. Something that grew in the early mornings before the rest of the world woke up, and in the quiet hours after midnight when your mind was finally honest with itself. Nobody gave you a title for it. Nobody sent an email announcing it. There was no conference room, no glass walls, no decision made by people who didn't know you. There was only the work, and the work was enough, and the work was yours. The sky above the ocean has deepened now to a true velvet dark. Stars are appearing one by one, not all at once, but gradually, shyly, as if they've been waiting for the last of the daylight to leave before showing themselves. The lighthouse keeps its rhythm. Sweep and pause. Sweep and pause. The sound of the waves below has become the only sound in the world. A low, continuous murmur, rising and falling, never stopping, patient as the cliff beneath your feet. Breathe in and out. Your eyelids are heavy now, not the heavy of exhaustion or defeat, but the heavy of someone who has walked a long way and arrived somewhere worth arriving at. You sit down on the grass at the edge of the cliff. It is dry and soft beneath you, the blades cool against your palms. You look out at the black water and the stars reflected in it, and you understand something that is difficult to say in words, but that your body already knows. The promotion was never the point. The point was always what you did with the moment when the promotion didn't come. And you did something with it, quietly, without applause, without anyone watching. You turned toward the thing that was actually yours. And here you are. The wind moves gently through your hair. The stars multiply above you, filling in the spaces between themselves until the sky is more light than dark. The ocean breathes. The lighthouse sweeps its steady arc, and you lie back on the soft grass, one hand resting on your chest, feeling your own heartbeat, slow and steady, a small persistent drum that has been with you through every rejection and every early morning and every moment of doubt. It kept going. You kept going, and the grass is soft beneath you, and the stars are infinite above you, and the sound of the sea is like a voice that has always known your name. There is nothing left to prove tonight. There is no email to read, no decision to wait for, no room where your value is being assessed by people who don't understand what they're looking at. There is only this cliff, and this sky, and this sound, and the deep, unhurried knowledge that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Sleep now. The ocean keeps watch. The lighthouse sweeps its steady arc, and the stars above you are too many to count, and all of them are yours. Good night.